The endless nightmare of streaming services.
You know, dude, TV has got to be up there with like airplanes as one of the single greatest human achievements that we have progressively turned into one of the most miserable experiences of all time. Like, how crazy is it that we can broadcast an episode of Peppa Pig to literally millions of people at the same time, and absolutely no one uses it anymore because they shove in more mid-roll ads than a Mr. Beast video?
I remember when I was a kid, the casual canon event where you basically sit at the couch and just at like nighttime and hope your parents just don't realize it's past your bedtime. And then an ad comes on and it's just like, hopefully they don't notice and shit. But it's so annoying. Like, back even when I was a little kid, right? Which was like 10 years ago, I know. There used to be like, fucking, after one episode or something, 7 ads. It's almost as bad as just Spotify ads. Like, you know how Spotify on premium ads basically shove it down your throat? TV ads, 10 times worth for services. It's like, they'll show you like one clip, 10 ads, and it's usually about the weirdest products. It's never about like the usual like fast food or like streaming, not streaming stuff, like basically normal product. It's always the weird DIY. This vacuum cleaner is the best, blah 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 type of stuff. It's such shit commercials, man. And then it's just like you hope you just don't get caught. It's such a shit thing.
Because what airlines have in like 2 centimeters of legroom and reheated dog feces that they pretend is edible, TV has the magical ability to turn any movie into a 3-hour-long insurance commercial compilation. But you know, back in the day, it's like,
Bro, one thing is the cards, right? Have you seen the new cards? They have nothing to do with a car. It's like there could be a kid jumps off a cliff, Mitsubishi. It's like, what the fuck? The ads have gotten so bad for cars recently. It's horrendous.
not like anyone had a choice. The only other way to watch things you actually wanted to watch was either on YouTube in like 27 different parts, or by going to Blockbuster and gambling on which of the 17 DVDs you just rented for 25 bucks would actually be watchable, because their entire customer base can't return anything without running it over with a car. So I
Also, one thing that is good about like shitty streaming services is when a absolutely god tier show pops up, right? You have shit after shit after shit, but like at maybe 7 p.m., the TV show that you like the most just pops up, and it's a peak experience, man. It is utter peak. But nowadays, because like you can just access everything through streaming services, it's just like, ooh, this show is kind of mid. It's like good, but it's like eh. Back in the day, if you got that meh show, it would be godly. And I have no problem. What's with I have like I said before, 4 streaming services. I know I ran about this a lot. Why don't any of them have the one show I want? It's like they all decide to yonk one show at a time. Like one peak show. Oh, this show that came out, I'm yonk this. No one owns you. And then everybody has to get you. And it's just like, why can't there just be one big? Why can't Netflix just have everything?
I remember the day that Netflix finally came to Australia was like the top 10 days of my life. That shit was like Christmas too. You mean I get to have all of this cool shit in one place that I can watch whenever?
Bro, Big Mouth is such a shit show. Like, literally, I swear Netflix removes all the good shows just to keep Big Mouth. It's like, it's so crap. I hear about it. I watch one episode, quit. It's absolute garbage. Like, why don't they add more Venture Time on it? I don't know if Venture Time's on there. But why don't they add it if they don't?
I want for
Plus, all the Harry Potter's gone. Like, I ran about this before. Like, I wanted to watch Harry Potter like 2 months ago. I go check. They removed it. Even though it's one of the best shows, like, not the best show, one of the best movie chains ever, like, popularity-wise. And they decide to remove it for absolutely no reason. It's so stupid.
15 bucks a month? Like, that shit sounded way too good to be true. Which is why it was. Because it stopped being fun in like a week when all of the companies that were licensing their shit to Netflix realized that they could make way more money if they just made their own shittier version of Netflix. So now in 2025, if you're deciding what streaming service to get, your options are between Netflix, Disney Plus, Stan, Apple
Prime
TV,
Video.
Paramount Plus, Foxtel Go, Binge, which is the best one because it has both seasons of MILF Manor, 9 Now, 7 Plus, 10 Play, ABC iView, SBS On Demand, and Hayu. And these are all real, I swear to God. And that's just here, okay? Like, the US has even more dumb
Yeah, man, for Prime Video, though.
made up sounding words like Hulu, Peacock, Stars, BritBox, HBO Max, or Now, or Max, or whatever. Oh, wait, I think we just got that one too, actually. Shudder, AMC Plus, Discovery Plus, ESPN Plus, Friendly TV, Philo, Vudu, Mubi, Fubo. Like, how the fuck?
Like, that's the main problem, is because there are so many. Every, like, streaming platform has one good show. And me, I want to watch all the good shows, but if you want to, you just have to go one streaming service, do it for like a month, and switch every month. And it's so annoying. Honestly, you could abuse the free trials, but then they're just going to charge your account anyway. It's like, oh, you want this free trial? Yeah, give me your credit card info. I totally won't just steal your fucking money. when we have to pay it. I totally won't. It's just so stupid.
Is there even anything left to divide up at this point of every single company in the entire planet?
And now because all the shows are spread out, all the streaming services are kind of crap. Like they're upcharging everything. It's like $12. It's just so stupid, and you get the middest of mid shows, man. That's honestly why I prefer anime. I know you like anime, blah blah blah, but like in general, it's just better. Like, anime is literally just better nowadays because you don't have to watch one good show on every fucking platform.
It has their own streaming service now. There is a streaming app for your dog called Dog TV where you can pay $74 a year.
Not gonna lie, that's for the people that spend $300 on their dog's grooming. Okay, that's just a scam at that point.
Just
like YouTube's exist for a reason.
Stream content for your fucking dog, which has the balls to not even have Bluey. And then you got apps like Quibi, which didn't even last 6 months because the flagship series of their entire library of shows was about Anna Kendrick and a talking sex doll.
My boyfriend's sex doll is talking to me.
But I don't know why the fuck you pay for that when you can get Real Shorts with its catalog of entirely vertical content made for TikTok addicted Wattpad users like
what?
Faded to My Forbidden Alpha.
Happy birthday, Celine. It's me.
There's no way. Oh, you know what they need to add? They're forgetting the main bit of shorts. They're forgetting the Subway Surfers background, man. You gotta cut the screen in half. See the screen? This should be the movie Subway Surfers. They're not doing it correctly. It's probably why they did bad.
Lila, I'm your wolf.
Oh,
My wolf, Lila,
hell.
you're here. You're my wolf.
Yes, Celine.
This is not
Which is just one of the many free ad-supported streaming services, like Tubi, that's comprised...
Oh, bro, ads? Fuck. Like, I'm barely on the point of getting pissed at Spotify about how many ads they shove down my throat. But movies, even like if you're on your TV, right, in your lounge room, you watch it on the TV, the ads on YouTube are pretty bad. But like fucking streaming platforms, might as well go on cable and stuff. Like, it's so bad.
It's entirely of public domain shit from like 100 years ago, and the entire Titanic franchise, including Titanic 2 and 666. And you know, if you're wondering if that's like disrespectful to the victims or whatever, don't worry, because they've also got the Charlie Sheen 9/11 movie. Or you could get Plex, which has Leprechaun with Jennifer Aniston and the original Bakugan Battle Brawlers, which automatically makes it better than any of these other ones. As well as original content they call Plex-exclusives, which as far as I can find consists entirely of a single show. And then when you scroll down the page, it shows you a bunch of real movies that are coming soon, but not to Plex, just like in general. And
What? That's so bad.
Bentkey, the Ben Shapiro kids cartoon.
Bro, there's too many. Like, surely they should be only 5, okay? This is my opinion. Only 5. Like, it's so stupid. I want to watch all good shows, and going between 5 is, like, really annoying. But, like, it's better going through, like, fucking 30 they have. It's so bad.
Cartoon streaming service, which
And then they get annoyed when people go on the internet and pirate their stuff. By the way, I'm not saying you should, because you shouldn't actually go pirate their stuff. But like, it's so stupid, man. Like, they're doing shit like this, but they don't expect people to pirate the movies. Like, it's such a dog shit experience. Like, oh, this one doesn't have it. At that point, you're better off at pirating your movie than changing your description every fucking month. It's so bad.
which might be my least favorite combination of words in the English language.
Bentkey is a fantastic product. You should go
Bentkey.
check it out right now. We have a brand new app over at Bentkey. My kids love it. Well, one of the shows we have on Bentkey is a fantastic show. It's called Kid Explorer.
Look, personally, dude, I don't know if I call one of my main series Kid Explorer, or I'm gonna think that shit's like a documentary about the Catholic Church. Speaking of the Catholic Church, there's also VidAngel, which is a streaming service that you link to other streaming services to skip any scenes that Jesus wouldn't approve of, as a streaming app specifically made to watch things with your parents or your racist grandma.
Meaning you can watch Wolf of Wall Street without language, Game of Thrones without nudity, or Transformers 4 without all of it because it's a terrible movie.
And like the
Let's give it the good point of the movie, but a lot of like inappropriate scenes. Like, I don't know if you watched this, but what's his name? Happy Gilmore. I don't know who the dude is. But like main movie person in all their movies, like he makes the scenes like sexually like fucked, but it's so funny. Like, the problem is with comedy movies is that's a part of the comedy. So if you remove the comedy, guess what? You have a shit bone dry movie now. No one's gonna watch your platform because you literally just ruin 90% of movie comedies. It's so bad. And what about horror? We're not gonna talk about horror, how it just removes people getting stabbed most likely. Like, that's one way to remove movies. Like, fuck.
The only ones out of any of these that I'm ever actually going to pay for are like Netflix and Prime and maybe aping off my brother's Stan, which I refuse to
Yeah.
spend money on myself because they have the balls to charge 12 real human dollars a month for their lowest tier that doesn't even give you HD, so you have to stream in a quality worse than a
Hey, actually, guys, you want to tell me if Breaking Bad's good? I know. I haven't watched it, so actually tell me if it's good. Because like people make a lot of memes about it, but I actually don't. It doesn't seem that good. I know. I haven't watched it. Yeah. But like I don't know if it's good. So comment down below if I should actually watch it, and also put down some series what I should watch because I'm out of anime. So yeah, let's continue.
Fucking 360p upload on Dailymotion. And it's only because most normal people can't be bothered owning like 5 trillion different subscriptions that they just keep paying for
Yeah, plus it's expensive as like they're keeping going up in price.
Netflix, even though they've been on a mission to regularly abuse every single one of their paying customers. Between them raising their prices every week, canceling any show they've ever made, and blocking both VPNs and password sharing, despite that being one of their selling points like literally a couple years ago. And now that they know like half their audience is only using their content as background noise for their Subway Surfers gameplay, they're actually making their shows dumber, so you don't actually have to pay attention to them to understand what's going on, which is why you now have the option to watch the Chipmunk version of Dune Part 2. By the way, if you actually watch things like this, I think you should be like legitimately euthanized. Netflix's quality is like
honestly, like some people need like some people's attention span's bad. Like I understand. I have a bad movie attention span. Is because I'm not a big movie person. I can watch series pretty easy, but when it comes down to a 2-hour mid-movies, I couldn't, man. I could watch maybe 40 minutes to get sick of that shit. But when it comes to good movies, I obviously can, like Happy Gilmore, what's his name? I don't know what the main character is in it. I know, main character, but like, I don't know who it is, but like, I just can't watch long movies anymore. And like, it might be because my attention span is absolutely fried, which I don't think it is, okay? But yeah, it's so bad.
All over the place. Like, they got some of my favorite shows of all time, like BoJack Horseman, Arcane, Haunting a Hill House, and Bee and Puppycat, which gives them points as long as I don't think about how all of these collectively have less episodes than Big Mouth. Netflix claims they have like 4,000 movies and shows or some shit, which
They probably do, but it's all shit, okay? Like, Netflix has the middest is they either have okay shows or they have bottom tier Kobe in the bin trash ass shows, okay? It's so many bad shows. It's just like, why would you even own Netflix? Like, if when I get older and get a job, oh no, you don't have a job, I understand, but like when I get a job, I'm not paying for Netflix, okay? I'm probably just gonna like abuse the free trial, you know what I mean?
which is because their entire strategy is just pumping out like 1 million shows a month to appeal to every single person on the entire planet, which is why their weekly top 10 is always made up of like the shittiest rom-coms known to man or exploitative true crime documentaries, both of which are being watched by your lonely 46-year-old mum. And you know, you'd think Netflix would like use some of that money they're not paying in residuals to their actors and writers to improve their content, but you know for a fact that it's being funneled into a Big Mouth furry spin-off. And you know, I will give them that like this idea of giving people a stupid amount of money to just do whatever the fuck they want has
It would be fine if they had some quality control, man. They have zero quality control in general. Like, the quality is bottom tier of the shows. Like, that's probably why I can't watch movies, because I usually use Netflix and shit. But like, they're just bottom tier shows. That's all it is. Like, you'll be lucky to find one good show. And it's like, it's really nice. Not even shows like movies in general. But like, you'll be lucky to find one out of like 25 movies / shows that you actually enjoy, man. And it's just, they need to like get somebody to test the quality at least.
has meant we've ended up with some cool shit that like never would have been made if it was for network TV. Even if it means we end up with a bunch of shit that literally nobody asked for, like a Knuckles spin-off show, or a Grease prequel series, or High School Musical, the musical, the series, or the live-action Avatar reboot.
Or actually, apparently, what's it called? How to Train Your Dragon is having a live reboot. Honestly, it's either going to be actual trash like One Piece, like we did with One Piece, or it's going to be absolute peak, okay? I'm hoping it's peak, because honestly, I would be down to watch that. If it comes into theaters, it might be a godly like movie you could watch. But like, unless they do a really good job, it's going to be so crap. Like, it's going to be bottom tier.
The reboot. But now the problem is that they've successfully paralyzed half their entire user base into taking the length of The Irishman trying to decide what to watch, until they just give up and binge The Office for the 25th
I'm like that. Like, I remember like when I try to watch movies like at movie night and stuff like that, I'm searching for 40 minutes and then giving up and watching YouTube. Like, they need to like quality control, at least delete some of the old shit and they need to delete a lot of the spin-off and just crap series and bring back all the good ones they decided to remove for no reason.
time. Because now there is just like too much stuff. Like, do I want to watch The Croods or the Osama Bin Laden show? I don't know, dude. Disney Plus has the same problem where it just kind of seems like the worst idea Disney's ever had. Where now in only like 5 years,
Yeah.
they've gone from having like billion-dollar hits every year to not a single person showing up to anything they put out. Because everyone knows they can just wait like 3 months for it to show up on Disney Plus for free. The cheapest out of
Yeah.
any of these is Prime Video, but that's because they're owned by like the most evil company in the entire world who's responsible for the equally worst crimes of making their employees piss in water bottles and combining both their free and paid shit on the same homepage, so their UI has like as many microtransactions as a fucking mobile game where you can never tell if it's like actually included with Prime or is like an additional $5 to rent on top of the
What?
$9.99 a month and $2 for no
You don't even get to watch all the shows that you want. You have to pay more for some. That's so trash, man.
ads. But don't worry, at least you don't have to pay for their incredible original content like Beast Game.
What? There's no way Mr. Beast would have got paid a shit ton of money. What? He was sued? That's cooked.
So, by now you might be wondering how it could possibly be profitable for Disney and Amazon to be competing to see who can burn more of their company's annual income on shows that no one talks about. Like, dude, for me, the whole appeal of Disney Plus was the promise of these, like, expensive-ass blockbuster standard TV shows with
Bro, yeah. The two main things I watch on Disney is, Marvel, and Star Wars. The two best things ever. I don't watch anything they own. The only reason why I watch it is for Marvel and Star Wars. All the rest they own is just, honestly, girl movies. To be truthfully honest, it's just a lot of girl movies, like Tall Girl and just like all those type of shit. Whereas like I'm not watching that. I'm gonna watch some peak Star Wars, okay? Some absolute peak Star Wars.
Disney money behind them. But now that's meant that everyone's had to step up their game to compete with it. So TV's gone from something they can pump out like 20 seasons
Oh yeah,
of in a couple
The Flash was a peak series, to be truthfully honest.
years to taking the same amount of time as a movie, except they have to do it like 8 times. Which is why you can get an entire
Bro, honestly, I feel like series should be like anime. I know I mention anime a lot, but 20 to 30 minutes. That's it. I don't want to watch basically an hour and 30-minute series episode. It's like, if you're gonna have the series, they're meant to be short, not actually movies put into a series, man. It's so bad. Like, some place get away with it, like Star Wars with like the series of movies, and you got Harry Potter. It's like fine like that. When it comes down to like proper series, just having 50, 60-minute long episodes and it's like 30 of them, it's like, stop. I don't care, man. Like, wrap it up. I don't need that much.
entire degree in the same time it's taken Netflix to put out a new season of Wednesday and Squid Game. There was a couple years in
Yeah.
between the first and second seasons of Invincible because animation is like one of the most miserable processes of all time. But because Amazon wanted to pump that shit out annually,
Honestly, I feel like animators gets paid shit.
they smashed out season 3 in less than a year, and you can tell because it looks like a fucking PowerPoint presentation. And so the way that these streamers are affording this is by progressively undoing everything that made them good in the first place. Like Prime and Netflix offering a paid ad tier designed to annoy you into upgrading to the now more expensive
What? You can pay and still have ads? That's bullshit. Just spend the extra $5 a month and get adless.
premium plans, just like with how half the ads on Spotify are just ads telling you to pay to remove ads. And so people
I actually hate when they say, they do a break for 30 minutes of ads, which is nice. If they didn't lie about it. It's like, oh yeah, thanks to the sponsor, you have a 30-minute break of ads. Nice. Literally one music song goes by, and I get another ad. It's like if you're gonna lie about if you're gonna say you're not gonna give me ads and give me ads, just don't lie. Just say you want to get 30 ads, and I'll just deal with it, okay? But I ain't paying for that.
are just giving up now. Like, I know more family members that have one of those jailbroken Fire Stick things than Paramount Plus. And like, I don't even know where you get those from, but like, if my 56-year-old uncle can figure that shit out, then it can't be that hard. Because I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever felt more pain than trying to watch through an entire movie series in the modern streaming era. Like, a couple weeks ago, my brother and I wanted to watch the Ip Man movies, right? And like, despite us owning like 5 different streaming apps I don't pay for, the
And they just don't have it.
first one was only available to rent on Prime for like $4.99. The second one was available on Netflix in Singapore. The third one I had to install 58 viruses on my computer to watch because it's been wiped off the face of the planet. And the
That's
fourth
what I mean. It's just a big problem of just them splitting it between too many streaming services, man. Like, surely, can we just remove 20 of them? Just have 4? Like, honestly, man.
one was just on Australian Netflix. Why? Why are you like this? Disney owns the entirety of Marvel and still don't have any of the MCU Spider-Man movies because those are
Honestly, I was actually thinking about it. Like, I wanted some Tom Holland Spider-Man. Go on Disney. But why wouldn't it be on Disney, to be truthfully honest? It's Spider-Man superhero, it'd be under Marvel. Search it up, it's not there. Like, what? And it ends up being on Netflix 2 years late. You have to wait 2 to 3 years to watch the newest Spider-Man, which is torture when you see clips on it on Shorts. I know Shorts, but you end up seeing clips on it on Shorts, and you can't even watch it. It's such torture, and it's so stupid, man.
Are only on Stan, except for Spider-Man No Way Home, which is on Foxtel or Binge. There was
know.
a Pokemon streaming service that didn't even have 80% of the show because the rest of it was split across like 7 other streaming services like there were the fucking Dragon Balls. And Amazon is the actual worst with this because you can look up a movie and then have it come up saying it's on Prime until you actually click on it and then it goes, no dipshit, it's actually only on one of the channels through a different streaming service on Amazon and you have to get a fucking MGM Plus subscription to watch. And what the fuck is MGM Plus? This shit has gotten so unnecessarily overcomplicated that I am now getting ads for an app called Hubble, whose sole selling point is that it organizes where you can even watch anything, which basically makes it a streaming service for other streaming services. Dude, I'm gonna stream a fucking bullet into the side of my head. And yeah, it does ruin my whole week when I find out that the movie I've been putting off watching for 3 months is being taken off Netflix. But like, for the most part, I was like okay with not owning every single thing.
Yeah, but a lot of like the movies they come out with is just like, it doesn't affect you, but when that one movie you plan to watch just disappears in a month, it's like, come on. And it goes on to some random small service that charges a shit ton for just to watch it. It's so bad, man. Like, surely can someone just sue them for no reason? Like, they need to stop doing this. It's so annoying.
I watched because, like, I gotta be honest with you.
It comes to a point where some random dude will make something completely different type of streaming platform that somehow has every movie, and all these businesses will just go bankrupt. Like, it's about time. I'm hoping someone just makes something like this. It's so bad.
Don't know how many times I'm realistically going to be watching like a $50 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray copy of Sausage Party. That was until I found out that these streamers are banishing their own content to the Shadow Realm. And I don't mean the stuff that they buy a temporary license for. I mean their own original series that they make. HBO assassinated like half of its entire content library last year, so now you have to go on like the fucking dark web to watch Infinity Train now. When Netflix started shoving like choose your own adventure shows down everyone's throats a while back that no one gave a shit about because they were too busy hate watching Too Hot to Handle, they just decided to yoink all of them from the service entirely, or so they can make way for more things that people were really clamoring for.
But actually, who actually plays those? Like, I'm pretty sure they're like type of game thingy. Who plays them? I certainly don't. I don't expect any. I don't know anybody that does it. And like, they're just wasting money. Bring back series that you took off so I can watch it instead of doing whatever the shit this is. Like,
Mobile
it's so
games,
bad.
WWE live streams. Not that it even matters anymore because it's not like we get to keep the things we own anyway. I don't own Minecraft anymore after I already bought it because Mojang like made everyone migrate their accounts to Microsoft for some reason. And the fact that I had an entire year to do it is entirely beside the point.
We're moving all of our Java players from Mojang accounts to Microsoft accounts. This will mean a more secure Minecraft Java for everyone.
No one cares.
And this
Honestly, I don't understand why they're more secure. No one cares, man. Like, you actually ruin. You basically remove like plus. Back when I got Minecraft on my iPad, when I was like, you know, an iPad kid, cost zero money. I go, oh, I might install it again. It's like $30, not $30. It's like $12. It's like, why did it go for free to expensive? So annoying, man. So annoying.
It's just the stupidest shit of all time, especially when you look at like music apps, right? It's not like you can only listen to that new
Yeah, I personally don't understand like YouTube Music and all those paid ones. Like, just use Spotify. I understand like how it pays everyone like shit, and it's like very controversial with like music artists and how if you're small you're never gonna get big on it. Basically like Twitch. I don't care. I'm still watching that shit. Like, Spotify is just so good,
Kanye
man.
West song on Apple Music. All of these are like functionally the exact same shit with the same library of songs, all of which are worse than YouTube Music because it's the only app that lets you listen to Sabrina Carpenter and the Minecraft parody of it in the same playlist. I'm pretty
sure you could.
sure like barely anyone pirates music anymore because it's way easier to just chuck.
Like, Spotify is just free. Like, the main reason why no one pirates anymore because you can watch it for free and like it's not sketchy. You don't get viruses and it doesn't really look down upon. Just Spotify free. Boom. I'm pretty sure YouTube Music would have it for free as well. But it's just like, if you can watch something for free, no one will ever pirate it.
$9 to Spotify every month. So why would anyone want to be subscribed to like 57 different streaming services to watch all this shit when they can just pull up like 1, 2, 3 movies, which has everything in one place and is still in a better quality than Stan? And you know, I'd love to say that like piracy is basically more ethical than buying any of these streaming services at this point.
If it all were just put on 5, a lot more people would just not pirate it. Like I swear 1 out of like 10 people that have a PC are pirating their stuff. It's so simple.
But unfortunately, you know, I live in Australia where like our greatest anti-piracy measure is having the most dog shit internet of all time. So moral of the story is that this shit is just going to keep getting worse and there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
I personally feel out of nowhere, somebody's just going to make a streaming platform that shits on everyone else's one and has everything for some reason. And all the business will go away from the other one, so they have to like basically buy every movie. So there'll still be a lot of platforms, but there'll be a lot better platforms. Well, this was the end of this video. If you do enjoy videos like this, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what videos you want me to react to in the next one. And I'll see you guys next time.